I want to talk about how you can prototype a major life shift you want to make. Whether it's starting a new job, moving to a new city, traveling for a long period of time, shifting to a new phase of employment, self-employment, freelancing, etc. Prototyping can be a super useful tool to figure out if you actually want to make this leap. Too many people think of life in terms of all or nothing leaps, as one big dramatic leap, right? We get this from movies, books, stories we're told. Everything is, well, you're either quitting your job and chasing your dreams or working in that full-time job. However, many people have taken smaller leaps to test out if they want to go further. I did this in my own journey. I've been living abroad for a year now, but it started with 2 one-month trips. And the second 1-month trip, I did some freelance work while I was doing it. And that made me think, oh wow, maybe I can do this a little longer. I went for a 2-month trip after that, and that's when I decided to end up staying. And during that trip, I figured out how to start working online, and I'm still experimenting. Another example is John Zeratsky and his wife. They prototyped a sailing trip.
A lot of it was really just doing mini versions of what we were planning. And we would take like small sailing trips first, just like we would go somewhere for one night. Later that year, we would do that for like a long weekend, and then for a week, and then for 2 weeks. And then a couple years before we left on the big trip, we went for 2 months.
So the question to you is, what's the big leap you want to make, and how can you test it? What's the test you can run in the next month to say, okay, I want to dig a little deeper and do a bigger test?